Yeah, we thought there's no way it could be us.
Yeah, that this has to be just a fluke.
Parents are refusing routine preventative care for newborns at rising rates. A recent study found refusals of vitamin K shots nearly doubled between 2017 and 2024, from 2.9% up to 5.2%. But in Pennsylvania, the state doesn't track how often parents decline that shot, meaning the true scope here is unknown. And that same research shows parents who decline that shot are more likely to refuse other newborn care. KDKA investigator Meghan Schiller found it's happening here in Pittsburgh and talked about what it means with the head of West Penn Hospital's NICU.
I gave birth almost 9 months ago, and a lot of it was a blur. But one thing I vividly remember, and that is the nurses almost anticipating pushback when they asked about the early care, things such as the vitamin K shot, the Hep B vaccine, or even the heel prick newborn screening. Turns out I wasn't imagining things. More parents are declining these options than ever before, often citing their own research or information from social media. And while data on newborns here is limited, state numbers show a similar trend later in childhood. In Pennsylvania, the percent of kindergartners fully vaccinated for Hep B, which is required for school, dropped over the past 5 years from 96.9% in 2020 to 95.1% in 2024. It's putting doctors and nurses into an information battle, but one local family says they're thankful they said yes to screening.
Lucky Bo.
Sleeping soundly in his dad's arms, Leo Debelak is finally getting some rest, and his parents are trying to laugh through the exhaustion.
And then this Ziploc bag with this onesie that's covered in pee, where the baby is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But Mom Meghan Pops and Dad Devon Debelak want people to hear their story and even what they smelled.
You hear people talk about, I wish I could just bottle up the newborn smell. So we're thinking, of course people want to bottle this up. It smells like breakfast. It's great.
So it just smelled like breakfast in here at all times?
Yes. Like French toast sticks. Like even to where my cousin came over and was like it smelled like an IHOP in here.
Look.
But just 8 days later, that sweet smell turned serious. Leo's breathing seemed off, and then a call from AHN. His newborn screening came back inconclusive for a rare condition, maple syrup urine disease.
If we had not known and we declined the newborn screening, we were already at that crisis point that he was starting to show symptoms.
They rushed him to UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, where Leo ended up in the NICU fighting for his life. The metabolic disorder prevents his body from breaking down certain amino acids, allowing toxins to build up fast.
A safe range is between 100 and 200. They kind of like to see it below 200. His was 3,000. The window for classic maple syrup, which is what Leo has, is about 2 weeks for it to be treated before it is fatal.
Leo is alive because of that screening, but Dr. William McCarran says more and more parents are declining that test along with other care, a trend some link to growing skepticism and medical mistrust.
And I think we've seen that across the whole system. We definitely have seen it specifically here at West Penn. We see it in the NICU. We see it in the newborn nurseries.
He says vaccine hesitancy is now spilling into refusals of the vitamin K shot, hepatitis B vaccine, eye ointment, and even the newborn hearing screenings.
People's tendency is to want to do the right thing, but if in the absence of being able to figure out exactly what that is, that their tendency is to not do things. And parents will tell you lots of reasons. One of them is that the pain or discomfort to the baby. Another thing that we often hear is that, well, that's the nature knows best.
To counter that, AHN is trying to reach parents earlier, before the baby's born, clearly explaining the risks and benefits.
I feel like it's not fair to tell parents to just trust me. I think we're past that these days, and I think that's fair. Like I said, parents want to do what's right for their kid, and at the same time, they can be overloaded with information from all over the place.
Doctors say cutting through that noise and misinformation is one of their biggest challenges.
And I can sit here and say, well, all that stuff that you read online is not accurate. But if that's the best I have, then that's not going to do a whole lot for someone. I think you really have to provide good information and be empathetic to what their worries are. And in my experience, most of the time, that's enough to get some of these things done.
For Leo's parents, the choice is clear.
Something like this, they said it's as close to a 1 in a million as you can think. So you would think, oh, there's no way it's us, we have this. But lo and behold, thanks to the screening, we found out that, and he got the right care when he needed it.
Right now, Leo is on a special formula and he'll need to be on a special diet with no protein. Now, thankfully, they are hoping for a liver transplant and say once he does receive that, his prognosis is good and he'll be able to live a long, full, happy life. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA-TV News.